The EU banking watchdog is to deepen its probe of links between banks and crypto entities. And so in this video, we're going to look at what this means for European banks, what this means for European crypto businesses, and more importantly, what this means for you if you are a European resident. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys. Available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Hello everybody and welcome back to the latest episode of Enter Crypto with me, your host Chris Kenyon. Now in today's video we're going to be talking about policy. This is about the EU banking watchdog and how it's basically probing much deeper now into links between banks, as in traditional banks, and crypto entities, kind of like exchanges basically, and other crypto businesses. And this is all because the EU is concerned over Contagion, which may have triggered or will have triggered this need to dig deeper into the links between banks and other financial firms. So as always guys, let's read through this article quickly and then we'll comment after. So the European Banking Authority, or the EBA, the regulator that conducts stress tests on European Union banks, will take additional steps to predict how strains in non-bank financial institutions, including crypto-related entities, will affect the lenders, and this is according to the Financial Times. Concern over Contagion has triggered the need to dig deeper into the links between banks and other financial firms, José Manuel Campa, who is the EBA chair, said in an interview with the FT. We should be doing more and we are going to be doing more. We need to have an understanding of the whole underlying chain in NBFIs. According to the Financial Times report, NBFIs hold around $219 trillion, which is almost half of the world's financial assets. The EBA has already taken some action to address the role crypto may play in stressing the system, and in November it published draft rules on liquidity and capital requirements for stablecoin issuers. In line with the EU's new markets in crypto assets, or MiCA regulation, it has also proposed rules that would see individuals with stakes of more than 10% in a crypto company vetted for convictions or sanctions, and told crypto companies to watch for customers using privacy coins or self-hosted wallets to spot potential money laundering. The EBA conducts biennial stress tests on European lenders and assessments of the bank's balance sheets exposures to non-banks, Campa said, and the latest move would be to work with the European Systemic Risk Board and Financial Stability Board to understand the impacts of a shadow banking shock to the wider system, the report said. And this is really the European Banking Authority, or the Europeans, admitting and accepting that crypto is now a kind of part of the financial system. Because if things go wrong in crypto, that may have, whether you would like to accept this or not, an impact on the economy, on the European economy, or in particular the European banks. And so really for me, this is an admission that crypto is relevant now. Crypto is important in the banking sector. And that's very, I mean, they're not going to come out and say that. They're not going to come out and say that in a press conference or something like that. They'll in fact say the opposite. And if you ever watched Christine Lagarde, the head of the ECB, she'll often, criticize crypto and say it's a scam and call it all this. But I mean, you can say that on one side, but then you wouldn't be making preparations like this and to make sure that your system is robust and against crypto and with this. And what if things go wrong? If crypto goes down, do we all go down? If you genuinely thought this was just some kind of irrelevant scam. But as with all governments and all central banks, the European Central Bank is no different, and they'll say one thing and they'll be doing behind the scenes a completely different thing. This is of course no surprise to anybody, but I think what is interesting is that crypto is sneaking its way in. It's kind of doing a bit of a Trojan horse. It's becoming more and more accepted socially. Everybody's heard of Bitcoin. Not everybody knows what it is, but everybody's heard of it. They know that it's some kind of magic currency that lives on the internet. And that's about as much as most people know in society. And then, of course, you've got people that know a lot more about it, usually the younger generation. but it's actually working its way into the financial system, and Bitcoin in particular, but crypto actually as well. You know, we're starting to see tokenization. We're starting to see companies look, you know, big accounting firms integrate Polkadot, and other companies, you know, big companies like Nike and Adidas use NFTs on Ethereum and Solana to track their sneakers or trainers. So it's really kind of just in the background. It just keeps slipping in a bit more and a bit more and a bit more. And before you know it, it becomes too big to actually stop. You know, it's not going to be able. You're not going to be able to do anything about it because it would just be too integrated. You would kind of have to stop your own banking system to stop this underlying thing. So it's putting them in the longer this goes on, the longer Bitcoin exists, the worse it gets for the traditional banking system. If they really wanted to stop this and they really thought it was a scam, they would have had to cut the head off the snake a long time ago. But it's gone too far now. It's too much. You know, if they're running risk tolerance programs within the banking sector, the Europeans, you know, as it said, they've got half the world's financial assets here. That's a lot of that's a lot of money. So a super interesting article there, and it's super bullish for Bitcoin and crypto in general. And so that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening as always. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. And I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Take care.